Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new Minecraft PSP update video. And in this video we will be discussing the changes made in version 20w6a. Also coincidentally by the same name of a snapshot released yesterday, detailing the 1.16 Nether update for the actual Minecraft. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So to start things off, let's get straight into the world once again. And as you guys will be noticing, as we go through the world, we will be looking at something new on the ground, which you will notice is foliage. Foliage is now present in all biomes and includes basically just grass and things like that, alongside all of the flowers, mushrooms, and things like that as well, ferns as well, and the taiga biomes and things like that. These little additions sort of start to make our world look a little bit more alive and start to bring in things before we start doing things like trees and stuff like that. Now, another big thing that you might not have noticed right away was caves. Yes, caves are actually generating in infinite worlds. It's pretty cool. The caves aren't necessarily 100% like Java Edition, and I still have probably a decent bit of work to do on them. But for the most part, they're looking pretty good. And it's kind of funny the way I came about caves. I actually wanted to make ores, and then I realized that the way that I was generating ores, which was using 3D Perl and noise, was actually generating these structures that looked a lot more like caves. So I decided instead, let's just actually do caves because, it's more convenient. So now we have quite a different and interesting feature. Now I've checked on the actual console for the FPS numbers and things for the snapshot, and while caves have not really helped very much, it is impressive that we've been able to add so many new things to the game without necessarily having a horrible performance impact. And while the game will probably run now at 30 FPS and probably won't spike to 60 FPS anymore, it still does not run much lower than 30 FPS, and it also is doing quite well, having not had any sort of real optimizations applied to it, such as frustum culling and things like that. In the version 0.4, pre-release 4, and version 0.4 itself, we'll be doing quite a bit of optimization and trying to get the game to run a lot better. I've gotten several suggestions on how to make the media engine work, and I have not been able to test any of these quite yet, but once I do, I hopefully will find a reasonable solution. And let me remind you that the sort of due date that I'm really trying to have for this update will be the end of February or the 1st of March, which I believe was stated in my update plan. So right now we're in a pretty good spot. We still have things to add, more like things like lakes and rivers, and then expanding the role of actual ocean biomes and things like that into the game. So basically bodies of water is what I'm going to be working on in the next update. And then I will be adding things more like trees and things like that you'll interact with more directly. So trees would be something like actual oak trees, birch trees, spruce trees. Biomes are gonna be a bit more complicated because of the fact that they also have bushes, and they have multiple variants of trees. And then things like taiga biomes, things like that as well, will have a little bit more complicated terrain generation for that. But hopefully it shouldn't be too bad on the terms of adding things into the game. I also should probably be starting to add things like mushroom biomes and other things like that into the game, which are kind of rare little one-off things in the middle of the ocean as well. And that will be a part of the sort of ocean and water update probably as well, which I'll be going over. So that's the plan for the next few videos, and in the next video I hopefully will be doing some of that water update, and for version 20w6b. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.